Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Baxter qualifying race. This 53-lap race will determine who will get the last 6 spots on the grid for the American 700. And there's a couple of good cars in this race, like Jake Baskinger and a couple other major championship contenders. So we will get started right now with this Baxter race. Remember, the top 6 are the only ones that get in. So it's a battle for the 6 spots in this race. So Becca Haddix was the 37th qualifier on the grid, and we're off here. Of course, the field was set by fast lap qualifying. And before we even got going, Ethan Moore had a problem with his car, and away we go. Here comes Cole Baker going for the lead with Sean Angel behind him. Angel, surprisingly, did not make it into top 36 qualifying. And so we're going to be seeing what Angel can do with this order, as we're going to see a lot of these full-time cars. I think they're going to try, because this is a championship that they're fighting for on the line, and we actually have a lot of spread in this field so far in this race. As here goes, Angel's going to try and lead the first lap. There's, of course, a different drafting package this year that should make this race a lot tighter than normal. However, Cathnex Engineering would experience a big problem here, as William Brock and Alex Allen would fall out of the race after an incident with Vance Caldwell. Both Cathnexes have some heavy damage in this wreck. Alex Allen's on the high side. He notices he has a cylinder going down in his 44 car as he tries to make it onto pit road and stay out of everybody's way. He does get to try and slide down to the inside here. And, well, William Brock tried to get underneath him there, and it just didn't work. And Brock qualified second to last for the American 700. Fast qualifying is putting himself even more in the hole for the to try and get into the main race. Dorio will lead Eric DeMax and Derek Douglas, and I believe that's Grayson Acevedo back to the green. Of course, these 4 cars did not pit, and I don't believe Zuman Bekov did either, but no, Zuman Bekov did pit. However, the 4 cars up front didn't pit. The rest of the cars are going to be struggling to make it, I think, the rest of this qualifier without pitting. So, it's going to be a hard fight for them the rest of the way, as that's not Ethan Moore. Ethan Moore fell out of the race. That's Eddie Padcar is going to go a lap down. So Padcar, a major championship contender at this rate, is going to be begging for a caution before they lap him, as it looks like DeMax is going to go for the lead. Eric DeMax dropping for the lead here in his Action Terra. Gets by Dorio. And there's Angel and Douglas up there as well. Angel's going for the lead, though. Angel, we think, is, out of everybody in this field, Angel should be the most prevalent to get himself in. That car is very strong. However, we've got some other cars back there, like Jake Baskinger, who have a championship on the line, and Padcar for that matter. And they need to get into this race to get it. And right now, Baskinger's not in. There's Tyler Faber, a driver who didn't exactly do very well in his run there, as now Angel has lapped Padcar. Here's Mark Kelly. His teammate Zachary Fitzwater qualified 16th. However, Kelly had some issues in qualifying, getting a run there. So Kelly has not gotten himself into the race. He needs to get in through this. Torres down low has also been very strong. Baker's been strong as well, and Baskinger's worked his way up the order like he's needed to do. Remember, this could be a championship. This race could have championship implications, because after the American 700, you really start seeing the championship heat up. Right there's Aaron Perkins. That car with William Duncan, well, it's not really that car. This is the Voltec Model X. Voltec's Model X. That team won this race last year with William Duncan. That very 4-car team, the Jeffrey Finguy team from last year, made the race with Yevgeny Kuznetsov. However, Aaron Perkins really needs to show what the Voltec can do by by getting it into the American 700. William Brock is about to go a lap down. Coming up here, another driver having issues is Dornan Bouchard. Bouchard has a cylinder down. We're not sure why Bouchard's doing so poorly here. Zayden Davidson not having a great race. Vance Caldwell has damage. Derek Douglas and Sapu Nare and Grayson Acevedo, for that matter, not having good runs as well. But Sean Angel continues to lead over Perkins. Zuman Bekov, the PWCOM champion a few seasons. Nico Pliakov, Kyle Bishelia right now is in, and I believe Mark Kelly is back into this American 700 right now. Remember, you got to be in the top 6, and right now, drivers like Blaze McKinney, who started dead last, and Magby Coleraine, the British driver, are on the outside looking in, and they're going to need to really start getting themselves up the order here pretty quickly, as right now they are lapping William Brock. Brock's American 700 hopes, I think, are going to die right there. Vance Cudwell would break down and actually hit the wall there, and that would bring out another caution. This is during pit stop cycles, so green flag pit stop cycles were taking place. That's going to bring out the yellow. Came in late on it. However, as these guys are all going to come off, well, some of those cars in the back didn't make it off pit road in time, so some of these cars just got lapped. I'm thinking all the Amtrak cars. Blaze McKinney's got some front end damage, so that happened kind of further up the field than we thought it did. So coming back to the green, there's going to be a bunch of cars on the tail end of the lead lap. Everybody in front of Angel's on the tail end of the lead lap. Sean Angel is going to lead right now. You have Zuman Bekov, Perkins, Kelly, Colerain, and Basking are in this race right now. Polyakov, Vincent Allen, and a few others are on the outside looking in. However, Bishelia is incredibly slow with an engine problem on that car. He is, of course, a lap down, so pardon if I said he was on the lead lap. My apologies. Bishelia has a lot of problems with his car, and he's going to be a big factor here. However, now, we got a car grenading out there. I think that's Mark Kelly. He was a car that was in at that time, and now Kelly has just grenaded his motor, and he is getting down to pit road. Oh, Torres got into him there, and that's going to hurt Torres' shot as well. Oh, we got a crash further up the track. That is Quinton Moore and Christopher Calhoun. Is that going to bring out the yellow? Yes, it is, and a bunch of cars now are going to get their shot again here as Angel and Baskinger are battling for the lead. I think Baskinger might have taken it there. A bunch of cars now I think are going to get a shot back into this race. However, you got to be on the inside. Christopher, or that's Cole Baker on the outside. Baker might go a lap down here. Baker is going to go a lap down. Come back to the line. So who gets to go around and who doesn't? There's going to be a lot of shuffling here as, problems for Jake Baskinger maybe. No, maybe not. I think Baskinger was just letting some cars go by. Okay, I thought there was something wrong with Baskinger. My apologies. So Padcar, Dunbar, bracketed, Anderson, Williams, Haddix, Demax, Acevedo, McGee, that's Thompson and Tyler Thaber all got really lucky there as they all got their lap back. Tyler Thaber grenaded under the pit stop cycle, so Thaber will not be getting into the race, however. Baskinger leads Aaron Perkins and a couple others back to the green. That's Magby Colerain trying the middle line there as everybody's trying to get back onto the lead lap as Aaron Perkins is going for the lead. These two are going to want to separate themselves as fast as possible to get into this American 700. Right now, Zuman Bekov, Polyakov are in. However, Vincent Allen's going to be trying to get in here as fast as possible as Sebastian Torres. Sebastian Torres is going to try and get in as well. That's going to be a very interesting maneuver here as we're coming only a handful of laps to go here in this Baxter qualifier as here they come down the front straightaway again. There's a big mess of cars here. There's Freeze and Monaco. They got to get their lap back here. Colerain now. I believe Colerain's teammates, the 431 and the 432, have gotten into the race. That's Fremont and Christopher Fremont and I believe Kenny Snyder both got into the race. So they will. It's Colerain. That Geico team might actually end up being a serious threat here. Right now, fourth, Torres is looking pretty good. Due to the pit stop cycle, Padcar got his lap back. So Eddie Padcar's back in this one. And now you've got Nico Polyakov doing a very good job here, trying to hold on to sixth. However, I think Vincent Allen's going to get him here. Actually, Becca Haddix now is into this one as well. Haddix was the 37th qualifier, barely making it, or barely missing. However, Haddix is looking pretty quick. As things are heating up, Jake Baskinger and Sean Angel fell back through the field a bit and now are working their way back into the top six. These two are perennial championship contenders. And Baskinger's, of course, the points leader. Polyakov is in right now. He's been fast this year, but hasn't had the luck. Zuman Bekov's trying to go for the Triple Crown. Although I think Lauren Holes won the PW.com race, so Zubin-Bekoff, I believe, has already won the Irish Hills race. However, I'm not sure if that's the case or not, or if there ever has been one before. Derek Douglas now is looking very intently on getting a spot as well. Wait, Zubin-Bekoff is in this race, and I think JaVale McGee is holding the last spot, so bracketed, Douglas, Thaber's a lap down, and Haddix, Padcar, and a few others. They're going to be trying to get in here. Citadino as well, the most interesting man in the world. Oh, Coleraine just caught the wall there, and is going to fall back because of it, I think. Oh, Nico Polyakov with a problem with his car. Looks like he's got a tire going down. That's not going to be good for him. Oh, boy, that's Katie Anderson's in it. Polyakov's in it. That might end it here. That might end this race. It may end it. Oh, Colerane's grenading at the same time. So Magby Colerane's going up in smoke, but this could end it. And right now, if it did, I think Bracketed is going to be, maybe get in. Yes, Bracketed's in, and right now, JaVale McGee just edges out Becca Haddix right there for the final spot. However, that could have ended it. I'm not sure if it does. Yeah, Katie Anderson just got into the 23 car, and around goes both those two cars. They were both in positions. No, Anderson wasn't, but Polyakov was in a position to transfer in, and he lost a tire, so tough break for Polyakov. More problems for Dornan Bouchard with a cylinder problem. He's had a lot of engine problems with that team. And actually, he hasn't left the pit since lap 26, so tough break for Dornan Bouchard. We are going to have a one-lap dash here at the end of this race. We're going to take the white flag and the green at the same time. Perkins, Angel, Baskinger, Zubin-Bekoff, Bracketed, and McGee are in. Haddix is out. Citadino is out. PJ Williams is out, Douglas is out, Thompson is out, Padcar's out, Baker is lapped down, Vincent Allen, Sebastian Torres. This might be the first time that we don't have an Allen in this race, one of the Allens in this race. Torres and Nare, that's starting to get a bit long in the tooth to see who could get in. However, we're going to get one lap at this. Who is going to get in and who won't? This could be a very chaotic restart. So Aaron Perkins leads the field back to the green. If I'm like Jake Baskinger or Sean Angel, you're going to need to nail this restart. Green flag is out and away we go. Looks like they did. Good job by them. They're off and going here. Haddix needs to get a run here with Citadino if she wants any chance of getting by JaVale McGee. Here goes Zubin-Bekoff for fourth. McGee got a great start there. However, she is being held up by that is Thaber there. Citadino's going for it here. Citadino's got to go if he wants any shot at this. Haddix is kind of bogging everybody down. Haddix is getting a run, though. Haddix is getting a run. It looks like Aaron Perkins is going to win this race. Oh, here goes. That is going to be Bracketed falling out. Is it going to be Haddix or Bracketed? I think Bracketed's going to get in. Yes, it is. Bracketed's going to make it. Aaron Perkins wins. So it's Bracketed, McGee, Baskinger, Zubin-Bekoff, Angel, and Aaron Perkins wins the qualifier. Those are going to be the final six cars on the starting grid. It will be Aaron Perkins 37th, Angel 38th, Zubin-Bekoff 39th, Baskinger 40th, McGee 41st, and it will be Bracketed dead last on the grid. Haddix has come one position in both sessions from getting in. Haddix will not start her second American 700 today. So, for the weekend, this will be the last time you see Becca Haddix, John Citadino, Derek Douglas, PJ Williams, Sebastian Torres, Vincent Allen, Thompson, Eddie Padcar, Eric DeMax, Grayson Ace Vito, Quinton Moore, Nico Polyakov, Christopher Calhoun, Katie Anderson, Cole Baker, Vince Freeze, Sapu Nare. After that, you have Eric Monaco, Bishelia, Thaber, Davidson, Magby Coleraine, William Brock with a miserable American 700 Thunder Week. This will be Chase Dunbar won't be racing, Dorio won't be racing, Thaber, Kelly, Codwell, McKinney, Bouchard, Cortez, Aplilica Paul, Alex Allen, and Ethan Moore all will not start this year's American 700. But for the six that got in, their chance to win the American 700 is still alive, and Jake Baskinger and Angel needed that for their championship hopes. We'll see you for the American 700, the 12th running of the Crucible of Motorsports.